Dear Diary, I thought the other day was bad, but really, it's really bad now. Nina roasted me, and quite honestly, it's been so embarrassing. And one of the ex-inmates that I was in prison with is now coming out and telling everybody that I used to hang out with, the bad people and pedos. I didn't want anyone telling all my business. And then now I found out Steve Wood has been touching kids with a 10-foot pole. There's receipts. He literally told me he was getting my inbox if I wanted information. So now I'm finding out that my baby daddy kissed a boy and he laughed at it. Honestly, I'm at the point where I just want to give Ken the Diddy special because I cannot believe he'd embarrass me like this. I don't know what to do. TMZ hasn't written a positive article about me in over 7 days. At this point, I'm going to have to do something wild, but I don't want to end up back in prison. And Nina was on TMZ Verified, so I really need to come with the heat.
Hey y'all, so this is part 2. We just seen the shenanigans of Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup.
Part 4.
But some recent events have taken place over the weekend.
Yes.
And I just think it's karma. Karma says, I might not show up when you think I'm going to.
Yeah.
But I always spins the block.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
And so karma decided to arrive on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And oh happy days. Yeah. Okay? She's finally getting a little taste of her medicine. And this is such a small taste of her medicine that she's getting, but still some.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a spoonful, but she's about to take in the whole bottle. She's gonna take it all back.
So a man by the name of Steve Wood posted a comment in one of Gypsy's Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup page. Read what the man said, honey. Read what the man said. Cause she gonna be real panini pressed, okay?
He said, "Hey, Gyps. Tell Ken that I want all of our pictures, videos, and scrapbooks returned ASAP, capitalized. He thought he was cute using me while playing house with you. I have some good stories to tell you if you want to hit me up in my DMs. I also want my personally engraved ring and necklace back. I have a box of his stuff too. Tell that BIAT ... to call me. And by the way, when you go in to tell everyone you are pregnant and trapped, poor Ken, like Dee Dee trapped Rod." That was a question mark. When are you going to do that? "Asking for a friend. Yeah, Ken confided into me and is scared as PHUCK that you are going to be the mom to his child." Somebody asked, is Steve Wood gay?
And he said, "A real gentleman don't kiss and tell, baby."
So the question now is, who is Steve Wood? And why does he want this?
Steve Wood is the man that's touching Kim with the 10-foot pole. So a lot of people ask me, do I have this confirmed? I decided to message him, and I will also have it up here. It says, "Hey Steve, I'm Nina. I'm a content creator. Are you open to discussing Ken? I can keep things anonymous. Let me know." Now, of course, he didn't reach out, which is why I'm comfortable sharing these messages with y'all. But I actually have a reliable source that was close to the family, and they sent me a message and said, I have been seeing him, Steve, in the groups again. He's the real reason Ken left Gypsy in the first place. This wasn't supposed to come out publicly. Gypsy must have pissed off the wrong one because it's all out. This guy is legit. I'm thinking that's why Ken ain't come at me sideways. Because he thought I'd expose him if he did, which I haven't, because it's not my story to tell. I bet he's going to disappear now for sure. His mama, I can only imagine the turmoil if this is out publicly. And I know his grandma is rolling over in her grave. God rest her soul. So I said, well, I burnt my mouth on this damn tea. She said, well, prepare, because it's going to get a lot hotter. Remember, Rod getting on Christy about Ken and Gypsy. Rod knew that boy likes twigs and berries. He knew it'd be exposed sooner or later. Now, I hope this is not offensive, twigs and berries. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. But if it is, somebody let me know. But y'all,
I'm just kind of. So if Rod knew, did Christy had no idea, or she knew and you don't think she cared?
it has been alleged that she thought that because he was raised with his mom and his sisters, that wasn't the case. It was just because of the surrounding he was in. That's what has been alleged. I don't know this to be a fact. This is just through a source. I don't know.
Well, I mean, today's a great day because what
just the fact that it played out in real time.
Yeah. What has been the events that's been happening up to today? Pictures being removed from the.
So Gypsy did remove some pictures. Mm-hmm. You guys can look right here. We'll show that as well. Mm-hmm. All her pictures with Ken in it on her Instagram, except for the one picture of her in New Orleans with him. That first time they got back together, allegedly. Mm-hmm. And everything, including this video right here of them, was removed as well. Mm.
Did they do a live together?
They did.
When was that? That was a few days
recently,
ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did one at Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday, and then they did one a couple of days ago. I mean, he never, I feel like he never looked or showed affection to her. I feel like typically when you're with someone and you're like, in love, or you want to be with them, like, you kind of could see the affection, the hand holding, the honey, or it wasn't any of that. And even when they were in Buffalo Wild Wings, it sounded like two school-age kids sitting at the lunchroom table, like just kicking it. Yeah. It didn't really give relationship to me. And I might be wrong because, I'm somebody that just seen a clip of what happened. Yeah. Because she was eating at Buffalo Wild Wings, and God, y'all, I couldn't watch that girl eating. It was hard.
Was she licking her lips?
Not only that, she said she was trying to eat classy, but girl, she don't have any home training.
Oh gosh, man. So leading up, pictures are now taken down. Is it block, or did he take himself off?
He took his down, so we'll show you that account right here. Y'all.
And wasn't he and Steve Wood roommates?
I believe so. That's been alleged that they were roommates when they lived in Dallas, and I think that's why the man saying he wanted his stuff back. He said he wanted his engraved necklace, and that man said he wanted his trinkets. Okay, that's what the man said. And then there was another screenshot. I'll show you guys this here too. You got to remind me to send it to you. where he said she could keep the Chad. I just want my things back. Somebody said, Chad, please come back, please, Chad.
Listen, you know, grown folk know you don't brag on no D. Okay.
Yeah, because anything could happen.
Never brag on no
and just
D.
the fact that it's Karma spent the block so hard, so fast. This is just the premiere for what's getting ready to come. Her karma is going to be a whole lot worse than this.
So today, the culmination of watching the original time when Ken came back into the scene, how he came back because Christy kind of introduced him back, and now fast forward that the man was gay and the stepmother set the whole.
Well,
thing
I don't know if he's gay. I think
Allegedly.
he's bi, right? And he might just be like, I like to have me a little fun. Do you, player? I don't knock anybody for what they're into, because you know what? I want people to be happy with whatever decisions they make. And whether he was left her for a man or a woman, I feel like really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that he had left her at some point for someone else.
But I think the main point is she didn't know about it.
No.
Whether man or woman, she didn't know.
Yeah.
And now he's calling you out and your baby, calling both y'all out and saying, I just want my stuff. You could have him.
Child, the man said you can keep the Chad. And he called Ken a bitch.
Listen, even he know don't brag on no D. Even he knows that.
Gypsy said she don't know nothing about that.
What the father say? She's 30 years old making 17-year-old decisions.
Well, he ain't never lied. I'm telling you, the dad is the realest one on the show. Her daddy be telling it like it is. Her daddy just be like, this is what it is, y'all.
So today we saw where she was making the decisions. But even when she was talking to Ryan, it's almost like she was kikiing a little bit. A little smirk in her face. Even when she knew that she talked to Christy that day and he came home and he said something about like my next girlfriend.
Well, yeah, he was I think the issue was that Christy gave her all the confidence in the world to make her feel like what she was doing was okay. And I think that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Is Christy gave her that confidence to make her feel like it was okay. And can you blame... I mean, I blame Gypsy, yes, because she's an adult. But I feel as if... Christy set her up, really. And she confidently,
because she painted it as a love story. She painted it to her.
And she had her on there saying, oh, honey, I am not worried about you because I have a Chad. And the last time I checked, you don't have a man. So, child, she had her head so big that Shawty thought she could come on here and say that.
With that same lingerie, honey.
And then less than a week later, it spent the block all the way. It spent the block hard. It didn't even come around half the block. That thing came around the block twice.
It said skirt.
Twice. It said Yui.
Yo. Wow.
I wonder how it feel right now.
And all of this, and you're still married.
Let me tell you something. One thing I know is Ryan is probably sitting there like, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's all I could think. Because I know that's what I was thinking when I was watching this play out in real time. I'm laughing and I'm like, damn, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
I would be looking for the nearest hole to drop in because I just wouldn't want to be a part of none of this mess. So I'd be like, how do I get myself involved with these people? That's where my head would be. I was just like, this is crazy.
I mean, she unalived her mom, so, nothing is beneath her. You know what I'm saying?
Can't get no lower.
Standards, she don't need to have none because she the lowest.
Listen,
so
we can't get no lower. But I think he had real high hopes for her. real high hopes, and she just went to prove him, no, I belong down here. This is where I belong. Because this is a mess. You left them. Oh, and now you having his baby.
She ain't having that man, baby. That's karma. You got to deal with that for the rest of your life, baby girl. That's karma for you, honey.
If she had a choice, who you think she'll unalive first? Is the stepmom, or you think she'll unalive Ken?
Stepmom.
Yeah. She'll go first.
I think she caught her mom. You know what she did to her last mom?
I mean, anybody could get it. You know.
But I think her mom. I think because I think the things that have happened would be triggering her. Because she doesn't like to be controlled. And in a way of this, the fact that she was dangling her and playing puppet master, it's a form of control. And I think that would make her spiral.
Yeah.
And not, because, you know, here's the thing too, this, and this is where I'll give her a little bit, a dab of sympathy. Being pregnant is not easy. And knowing that the emotions that happen while you're pregnant, this is the wrong time for all of this to be happening. But it's karma.
But it's a chaotic time too, because she has a divorce. She's gonna be in a divorce court.
How do you make so many poor decisions in under 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here playing checkers, everybody else out here playing chess, and you looking like the
girl.
Because I mean, really, Ken just pulled a Uno reverse card on you.
It's like, who's gaming who? You know, like everybody just playing with each other.
And Ryan, like, this couldn't be a better time to laugh. He said, you know, I never thought a divorce would be so funny, but this one right here is just making me laugh.
Just go on ahead and just file these papers, just be done with these people, because now he could just easily exit stage left, because it's a mess. This is such a blessing for him.
Yeah, it is a blessing.
Such a blessing. Wow. So then she gets to sit there and watch today the train wreck, the poor decision, the conversation that started it all. Down this rabbit hole you in now.
When I tell you God is funny, God said, I'm going to just remind you real quick while you going through all this. I know Lifetime's sitting back like, God damn, it can't get any like, the timing couldn't be any better.
Girl, she can't gaslight nobody. She can't blame nobody. She can't say, well, this, that, so the other. No.
Well, I seen somebody in the comments say that I'm the homewrecker. Like, what? I didn't make no decisions here, baby.
No. So I guess you was in the room with her and Ken.
Not a name decision that I made.
You know, tell him come, you know, you can do it.
I told that man to leave her alone. I did say that. Months ago, I said to him and his mama, because I said to him, this girl is going to get pregnant by you and ruin your life.
And so Steve.
Now, y'all remember, she was on TikTok Live, and she told Ken she was on birth control. And now she's pregnant. So that right there tells you that she tricked him. And,
well, according to that message, Steve Wood said the same thing. Steve Wood said Ken confided in him. He don't want you as his baby mother. And he went to the wood to talk about it.
That man said, when she said, my man don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole, he was like, I want to touch another man with a 10-foot pole, baby. Okay, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, baby. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure that's not the first pole he's touched.
No, he said that was the first. Gypsy's the first girl he said he ever told, I love you. So I think, like I said, I think he's bi. I do think so. I don't know. If someone else knows otherwise, you know, correct me. Or there's something else where it's like you don't have like a preference, like everybody's on the table. I don't remember the name of it, but you know, that could be something that he's into. You know, you never know. We don't know what he's into.
Yeah.
And this is in
just
no
curious.
form of shaming any LGBTQ community. Because, you, like I said, everybody should love who they love, and they're entitled to that. And, you know, you love whoever. Like, whoever you love is whoever you love.
Oh, tell them about how this was brought up and Bree ended that live.
Somebody in her comments asked her, one of my followers asked her about
Her, meaning
Steve.
Bree.
Yeah, asked Bree about Steve and Ken. Bree got flustered and said she was getting off the live because she don't have time for this.
She said, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gone.
I was like, ooh, well, Crystal must have told her you cannot talk about that.
Woo! So this is hot topics.
But y'all, that is what's going on right now.
This is
we
hot
are going
in
to
the
try to get this
blanket.
video up for you guys. At least one of these up for maybe tomorrow, Wednesday.
Well, quick. What do you think is going to be her spin on this? What do you think she's going to say?
I don't think she can spin this. I think she just got to take it like a champ. I don't think she can spin this. I don't think she can spin this one. I'm just being honest with you.
I'm wondering if she's going to try to play like she knew it the whole time.
No. Because she wouldn't ignore it right now. She's been ignoring it. There would have been a TMZ article. Ken just came out to y'all, but I been knew.
Well, you should listen to everything you say.
Yeah.
She's going to do that this week. Watch.
But it's late. I already said it, girl. Home girl. I already
Take
said
all
it.
your advice, honey. So, she keeping them ears to the streets, honey. Them Nina streets. So.
She take the advice, but you know how you give a kid instructions, but they take the instructions the wrong way? And for some reason, you just be like, that is not what I told you. She makes very bad decisions.
Well, the father said that. Very rash decisions.
But y'all, that's what we got for y'all this week.
Yeah.
So,
interesting stuff. There's going to be more.
oh, I'm telling you, this is just,
Tip of the iceberg.
this is the appetizer, baby. This is just the appetizer. Steve Woods, if you want to come out with the receipts,
Yeah, please.
I will say they were leaked. I won't even say it was you, homeboy.
Please. 'Cause this is too much. This is too much.
Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.